Hello, it's personal injury attorney David Gordon in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm going to answer a question today that many people have, and it's this. How long does it take to get your money after an accident? Now, we're talking about injury money, all right? We're not talking about the money to repair your car or get another car. We're talking about injury money. And I'm going to tell you that the length of time it takes depends primarily on three things. The first thing it depends on is how badly are you hurt. The second thing it depends on is whether or not you have a lawyer. And then the third thing it depends on is whether or not you can get a fair offer from the insurance company. Let's talk about each of those things one at a time. First, how badly are you hurt? Why does that matter? It matters because you're not going to begin a settlement negotiation until you know the full extent of your injuries. So you're going to wait until you've completed all of your treatment and you know just what the future looks like with respect to your injury. You're not going to begin to negotiate a settlement until you have all of those medical records and until you know precisely what kind of future you're going to have. If, for example, you have an injury that only results in an emergency room visit, well, you're going to get your money for an injury like that within perhaps even as little as a few weeks after the accident. In fact, if you don't go to the emergency room at all, some insurance companies will offer you $400, $500, or $600 just to sign a form releasing your claim. And again, that could happen very soon after the accident. But suppose you have an injury that requires months of treatment. You not only have treatment at the emergency room, but you have several weeks of physical therapy. Perhaps you're still not better, so you're referred to an orthopedic specialist. And the specialist gets an MRI and finds out that you have a herniated disc or a ruptured disc in your neck that's causing the pain going down your arm and into your hand. Then you have treatment for that condition for a number of months. Perhaps it turns out that there's some degree of pain that you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. Well, an injury like that is going to take much longer to settle. Now, the second factor that I told you was important in determining how long it takes to get your money is whether or not you have a lawyer. And that's because law firms know how to move these cases forward quickly. We know how to get your medical records. We know how to get your medical bills. We know how to get the photographs that we need. We know how to get the proof of your lost earnings that we need so that we can move this case, move your case, get your money as soon as possible. If you don't have a lawyer doing these things for you, you're at the mercy of the insurance company to gather records and bills, to help you get the lost earnings information that you need, to help you get the pictures that you need. And as you can imagine, the adjuster is not in a big hurry to make those things happen. The adjuster is not going to help you get your lost earnings information or help you get the photographs that demonstrate how badly you were injured. We've seen a number of cases where insurance companies will indicate to a person that they're going to take care of their injury, send them a nice letter, maybe even talk to them on the phone a time or two, and then disappear. Months go by and the injured person has not heard from the insurance company, is unable to reach the insurance company by phone. They don't know where to turn. Well, I'm just telling you that one of the factors in getting your injury money quickly is whether or not you have a lawyer working for you. Then the third factor I told you in determining how long it takes for you to get your money following an injury is whether or not you can get a reasonable offer. even if you have a lawyer. If the insurance company won't pay you fairly, then your alternative is to file a lawsuit. And a lawsuit takes time. In Shelby County, before COVID, lawsuits were taking approximately 2 years. Now, many times we were able to enter into negotiations before that 2 years, but from the date of filing until the date of trial has been approximately 2 years. Now, with COVID, that timeline is even greater because the courts have been closed since COVID in March. So there's a period of approximately a year in which there will be no trials in Shelby County. Your litigation cases, that is your lawsuits, are still moving forward in Shelby County. There are many things we can do before trial. So the cases are still moving forward, but the timeline may be a little greater than the 2-year timeline in the past. Again, these are only cases in which we've been unable to get a fair offer from the insurance company. The insurance company has offered an amount of money with which you are dissatisfied. Those are the cases in which we're filing a lawsuit. Now, I hope this was helpful so that you would know how long it takes to get money following an accident. It depends on the severity of your injury. It depends on whether or not you have an attorney, and it depends on whether or not you get a reasonable offer from the insurance company. I hope you found this helpful. If you think we can help you, call us. The discussion's free. I look forward to hearing from you. That's David Gordon in Memphis, Tennessee. Until next time.